This is Gabriel Gonzalez for Cage Side Press. I'm here with Gregory Robocop Rodrigues, who's going to be fighting on September 15th at Dana White's Contender Series against Imavov Nassourdine. Gregory, first off, how have you been? So for people who don't know, we have worked together as part of Smash Global, and I've gotten to interview you a couple times through our promotion. Now this is a big fight. I mean, talk to me about the mood as you're going into this one.
Yeah, man. I have been prepared for this moment since when I was training, since when I was really kid, and I was dreaming with this sport. I'm here right now, and I'm so excited to uh, to my fight in the Contender Series, and I belong to the first division. I have been work really hard for it, and I'm one step close to my goal, like I said, and I will make this happen.
So the last time we saw you, like I said, was in December for Smash. You did have another fight, two fights scheduled for LFA. They did not happen. So it's been a few minutes. It's gonna be close to about 8, 9 months since we saw you in the cage. Just talk to me about, I guess, the layoff. Obviously, coronavirus is a big part of that, but just staying ready and just staying in shape, even though all of this was happening and the fights fell through.
Yeah, Gabriel, like I said this to you before in the first interview we did together. Man, I'm ready for the moment, for my fights. Since when I was starting training, when I was just 8 years old, and it's not a time. It's good you be active, you be busy, but you never know where something happened, like the coronavirus coming, and all these things is being crazy. But that's not changed here. That's not changed my mind. I'm keeping my focus, and you know I was waiting for fighting for LFA last month against one guy there, and I get this opportunity to fight in the Contender Series. And like I said, always my goal was go to UFC. You know, if I can one fight and I'm stepping there, I go all the way to the UFC. That's better for me. So it was hard to decision there. Like when I get the call, the Georgie calls, that was 2 weeks before my fight for LFA, and that was hard to decision. But I, I I'm not like I'm not like risk. Everything I haven't been worked for become a professional UFC fighter, and I was really prepared for my fight for LFA. I know I was ready to win the fight, but fight's a fight. You never know, and I believe I did a great decision, and you being in UFC for the Contender Series is a great deal. It's a great thing because Dana White will already know you, and everybody gonna know you. All right, you go to the UFC, no matter how the way you get it, it's great. But when you go in there and everybody know you, that's amazing. That's like I'm not just go to the UFC for be a one more fight. I will be there for be a champion for get it step by step uh, 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 um, get my time and go to the title shot and get the belt. So that's my goal. That's what I'm working for. That we're working hard for it.
I want to ask you about that because the last month or so, a lot of your teammates have gotten opportunities. You had Vanessa Demopoulos, Brady Wong, Vince Cachero. They all either fought Contender Series or they fought short notice for UFC. I mean, what has it been like for you? Because I'm assuming as you get ready for this fight, seeing all of your friends and teammates getting the call, it must make it just more exciting just being in the gym and talking to everybody.
Yeah. So unfortunately, they lost the fight. I was here and for support day. Unfortunately, that's happened. Like I said, a fight's a fight. You never know. But I'm so happy because I saw my friends there, and they get the opportunity, they get the experience. and we are a team, so we support each other all the time. And if they didn't, of course they're gonna get another chance for sure. They are a talent and younger fighters, but now it's my turn, and they of course they will support me. I know that, and I will make this happen. I will kill this guy and get my contract. That's what I do. That's the way I work. I'm working for. I'm ready to rock and roll, and let's gonna do it.
I mean, so clearly, you've gotten to see a lot of it. Another part of it, training out of Black House, you've trained with a lot of guys in the big show. Obviously, Anderson Silva, Jacare, Lyoto Machida has been there. And all of them, I've seen you train with them at the gym from time to time. Have any of these guys who have been in the company for a while, did they give you any advice? Did they say anything about going out there and making a good impression?
Yes, Gabriel, you get experience for someone is always is good. No matter if you are a fighter or you're working for a different things, you always you learn from someone, and they did it this way already. They go to top levels, and that was great for me. Training with these guys when I started training MMA and Oxygen in Brazil. I trained with Jacare. I knew Anderson there, and I trained with Warley Alves, Rafael Feijão, and a lot of fighters, a lot of great fighters. And always I like it to watch and then observe to get the details make the difference. So I'm grateful for have these guys by my side and work with me, and I get a chance to work with Vitor Belfort, Rashad Evans, and that's really great. This experience is gonna help me a lot for sure. And the Black House here have Lyoto Machida, have King Kevin Case, have Anderson Silva. So, like I said, I don't have excuses if that's not happen, because I always have the support from a lot of people. My family support me. My dad give his life for real to these dreams be coming through. My mom, my brothers, my wife, my friends, and I have these guys who work with me as well. And I saw their experience, so I don't have excuse. I don't have, for oh man, the opportunity is here, but I don't know how to control it. But no, I have these guys. This guy did. They talk with me. They give me their knowledge about it, the way I'm here to do, and that's great. That's really great for me, and I thank God all the time for working at gym. Black House has a big name. Everybody know Black House, and I started training there 2 years ago, and always they support me. They open the door for me for training there, and I'm another level right now. I feel that, and I feel I'm ready. I'm ready to make this happen. I'm ready to UFC. I'm ready to shock the middleweight division in the UFC.
You talk about, your father gave his life to help you with this dream. Can you talk a bit about that? What sacrifices did he make?
Yes. So since I started training, I was just 5 years old, and my dad was a capoeira master, and we started training together. At my 8 years old, I went to the jiu-jitsu gym for Sensei Henrique Machado. Jacare was there, and back these days, he was just purple belt. He started building his career. And my dad and my mom, they always give their support for me. We are a humble family. It's not a lot of money, but I need to get a 2 bus to get in the gym. Always they try to bring me there, and my dad didn't like me and my brothers to work. No, you guys just need to training and study, because I want you guys live this dream. That was his dream, but he can't. He need to work really on for help his mom, for help his dad, and he will start living his dream on me and my brothers. And my brothers, unfortunately, they stopped the training, and I continue this journey. and I get a lot of titles on jiu-jitsu. My dad, my mom, sometimes just my mom and I fly to some tournaments, and she was filming me, and it's screaming, Gregory, let's go, just me and her. And my dad and my mom, they love the sport, especially the fight more than me. My dad, like, I remember this time we was and really like I don't know what time it is, but in Brazil it was really late. We were watching the Pride and all the fighters, the legends fighting this time, and that's what's good for my experience. And since when I get in 2014, I moved to Rio de Janeiro for start my career in MMA. Before that, I was world jiu-jitsu champion and 8 times national champion. I still won a lot of great tournaments in jiu-jitsu. That's my background. And my dad always by my side. But when I moved to Rio de Janeiro, he already was sick. He was working a lot. And in 2015, 2 weeks before one of my fights, my dad passed away, and it was really hard for me, because I always have his support, and he give his life for real, because he working a lot just for training, and sometimes we pass for a hard time in our life, in our family, for eat, for everything, but he never showed to me and my brothers. Sometimes he's weak. He's like no more powerful for keep doing this, but he's still like never showed me. So, and I'm here in this point, and man, my dad was really sick, and he's still working really hard. For I live in my dream, for I fight for a training, and I saw his sacrifice, and that's now for sure he's inside of me, and he fight with me. He live his dream on me. We live in this dream together, and we're gonna make this happen. He's not here right now, and personally, but I know he's in the heaven with God, and saw me, and all the time when I go inside this cave, man, he will be with me. I don't like it to put a lot of things in my packet for go to the octagon and the fight, because I'm a fighter. I need to go in there without the emotional and just do what I need to do. But I know my dad is with me, and what the sacrifice he did, that's real payback. That's real worth it for me and for my family. I will take care of my mom now, my brothers, and that's my history, my story with my dad and my family. So man, I'm a warrior like him, and that's why I'm here.
No, well, I can tell it would mean a lot to you, and certainly, just I apologize for that, and just my condolences to you, but certainly your dedication. This is I could tell it means so much what this would be. To wrap it up, because I know I've had you for a while now. You're fighting Imavov Nassourdine out of Russia, trains in France. He's on a good run himself. This is a tough guy. What do you see in him as an opponent?
Yeah, he's a tough guy. I'm excited for this fight because that's was an amazing fight for me, and I don't see a lot of things in him. He has a good boxing style, but Brazil against Russia, I have 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
I knock away out the one Russia guy. So now it's one more in my front, and I will pass him for sure. But he's a great guy. I saw his last fight. He knocked one guy out. He had a power in his hands, but he was a 170, and now he go up to 185. But that's my division. It's like he go a little bit deep on the water, and I'm already here. I'm a shark. You know, and that will be a great fight. I'm waiting for everything. I'm been working in my striking game, my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu. So I'm waiting for everything.
Well, Gregory, I think I speak for a lot of people. If they have not seen you fight, very athletic, very powerful, very long lean. You have a little bit of that Luke Rockhold quality. Very good everywhere, but just athletic. He just has a great range. when seeing you fight live, I can tell a lot of people they're gonna really enjoy watching you get out there.
Thank
And
you.
really, once again, having worked with you before, I've gotten to meet your wife and everyone else. Everyone was nice. Honestly, best of luck. I'm looking forward to watching you
Thank
fight on the
you. I
15,
appreciate
man.
it. I appreciate it, Gabriel. I appreciate it. You support us. That's really important for all the fighters, especially the fighter starting his career. And I want to say thank you for, always you call me for do the interviews, and that's helped me a lot. And yeah, like you said, man, if the people want to see the show, I'm the showman. I will show for it, and I'm really excited for that. And for sure, my arm will rising up, and I will be not just the win, but I will get my contract with the UFC because I'm ready for it. Thank you very much.